Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to today's video. I hope we have a lot of fun. I just quickly want to say at the onset of this, make sure you watch all the way to the end because I'm going to have a surprise for you. And definitely a surprise for any, self-proclaimed space geek like myself, okay? So check it out, don't miss it. Here we go.
You are looking at a live view of the Falcon Heavy. Yes, the Falcon Heavy on historic pad 39A at Kennedy Space Center, awaiting liftoff at 3:45 p.m. local time. Welcome to our live launch webcast. My name is Lauren Lyons.
Only took 7 years.
Flight reliability department.
Here we go.
SpaceX. I am so excited to be here with you today, along with my co-host.
Me too, lady.
Coverage of the first ever test flight of Falcon Heavy.
Lauren
Lyons. Falcon Heavy is going to be the world's most powerful operational rocket by a factor of 2. And today is the day that we attempt to demonstrate that power. And because it is a test flight, there is no satellite customer on board the vehicle today, but the fairing is not empty. We do have some very interesting payloads going up on this flight that we'll talk about later on in the webcast. We'll also walk you through the mission profile because this ain't your typical Falcon launch. We've got 28
siree.
3 boosters, 3 separation events, 3 landing attempts.
She's a beast.
There's going to be a lot of
The rocket, not the host.
So this test flight is bound to be exciting one way or another. All right, we've got a ton to walk you through today, so let's get going.
I like the energy I hear. It's great.
Hi, I'm Michael Hammersley,
Hey, Mike.
Materials Engineer in Avionics Department. We're very excited. I'm sure you can hear it. To my right, we have a live view of Falcon Heavy on the pad at Kennedy Space Center. Falcon Heavy is essentially
Love the energy.
9 rockets all strapped together, which means it can carry much larger payloads not only to Earth orbit, but to the Moon and Mars as well. So like Falcon 9, Falcon Heavy is a 2-stage launch vehicle. The big difference is that the first stage in Falcon Heavy is comprised of 3 cores, while Falcon 9 has only 1. Now, each one of these 3 cores has 9 M1D engines, making for a total of 27 engines overall. Altogether, those engines produce 5 million pounds of thrust, which is equal to 18 747s at takeoff.
Or 400,000 bananas.
The engines are producing so much power that we don't run them at full thrust all at once. So during ascent, Falcon Heavy will throttle its thrust up and down in both the side and the center cores in order to balance the aerodynamic and structural loads on the vehicle. So about halfway through the first stage's burn, the 2 side boosters will separate.
Did he just say there's crossfeed? I thought they weren't doing that anymore.
Air Force Station.
I'll have to go back and watch that and make sure that's right. Look at that dragon smoke.
At that point, the mission proceeds very much like a standard Falcon 9 flight. The center core will keep on firing for another minute to burn all of its fuel, and it will perform a standard stage separation from the second stage on top. This second stage, with the fairing right at the very top there, the second stage is exactly the same as any other Falcon 9 flight, except we've loaded a bit more helium onto it this time.
For more pressure.
The second stage will be sending our payload way out into a Mars-crossing orbit, which we'll also get into a bit later. But all in all, with a successful launch, Falcon
He's
Heavy
giddy today. I like it.
The largest and most powerful operational rocket in the world.
Since
We're very
the
excited
Saturn
to launch
V.
it today. Let's check in on exactly how it's doing.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my man, the cartoon voice. Love him. John.
SpaceX. We're currently at T-minus 17 minutes, 40 seconds and counting down. The good news that all systems are go for launch. We're working no problems with the SpaceX test flight of the Falcon Heavy launch vehicle. Now we're currently loading propellant on all 3 first-stage boosters, and we began loading a couple minutes ago on the second stage LOX tank. Now this is the same method that we use on the single-core Falcon 9. It just scaled to handle 3 first-stage boosters. Now we're loading liquid oxygen and kerosene. We do that because in order to support combustion, you need oxygen. And in the vacuum of outer space, there isn't any.
You ain't got none.
Liquid oxygen, chilled and densified. You may have heard densified in the past. That allows us to pack the maximum amount into the LOX tanks on the Falcon Heavy. Now our fuel is refined petroleum, RP1. That's essentially just a purified kerosene. It's a safe propellant, easily available, has a lot of history. For example,
what if it just exploded right now? That would suck.
The very pad you see on the monitor.
Don't say that, Kevin.
Missions use kerosene and liquid oxygen. Now the big news this afternoon has been the weather, and we've eaten up most of our launch window.
Delay.
The ability to hold the countdown any further now that we are into liquid oxygen loading. The good news is that the winds are looking good. We're working no issues on the Falcon Heavy. However, if there is an issue in the last minutes, we won't be able to launch today. There is a backup date available tomorrow. I've said it before, launch is hard, and Falcon Heavy is no exception. We're essentially counting down 3 rockets simultaneously. So the SpaceX team is going to be conservative in case anything pops up in the last minutes. But as the energy and the enthusiasm from the team gathering below me outside of Mission Control Center X is growing, we are go at T-minus 15 minutes and 40 seconds.
I didn't think about this, but I wonder if it requires 3 different computers to launch those 3 first stage cores. Because once they detach, the boosters attach, they're going to have to land themselves. So I wonder if they launch themselves separately as well. I think that's kind of what he was hitting at, but I might be wrong.
Now today, SpaceX has over 6,000 employees in locations.
It hasn't been this packed since they were landing their first Falcon 9, I don't think. What's up, geeks? Oh yeah, I got that shirt. I'm a geek.
Exploring space, but had never actually built a rocket themselves. Now, Falcon 1 was the first rocket we developed, and it was pretty small relative to Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. While the Falcon Heavy on the right of your screen is over 230 feet tall, Falcon 1 stood only about 70 feet tall and could only carry about a half a ton to orbit. However, despite its small size, Falcon 1 served a very large purpose. It was our roadmap to using modern technologies to engineer a vehicle that was not
Man, they've come so far in the last decade.
Less expensive than alternatives.
More than a decade, decade and a half.
We had 3 test flights of the Falcon 1 before we found success. But on that 4th Falcon 1 flight, it became the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to reach Earth orbit. Now fast forward to today, and SpaceX has had 49 successful rocket launches. We have recovered 21 first stages, and we have reflown 6 of those. We have had 14 Dragon launches and have successfully reused the spacecraft as well. Now our next step on this journey is just minutes from now, when we'll attempt the first test flight of our heavy lift launch vehicle. Now there have been many challenges along this long road, and it has not been easy. But no matter what happens today, it has all been worth it. Now one of the many challenges we're hoping to overcome with this test flight is the recovery of all 3 cores of the Falcon Heavy first stage. Although we have demonstrated success with the recovery of a single core, 3 is on a whole nother level. So let's check in with Michael to get an overview of what that story may look like.
At SpaceX, our primary goal is to enable people to live on other planets, most notably Mars. But it's hard to do this without dramatically lowering the cost of access to space. And the best way to accomplish that is to reuse as much of the rocket as possible. So we've been successful at landing and reusing Falcon 9 rockets for over 2 years now, and Falcon Heavy aims to continue this trend of reusability. So today, we'll be attempting to recover all 3 of the first stage cores by using both of our landing methods, by land and by sea.
Oh, this is gonna be epic if it works, man.
Have actually been used before
I might pee a little.
Honeycomb 8 and CRS-9. And at the time of booster separation, during ascent, the side cores will still be going slowly enough to turn around. So it makes sense to return them to Cape. They'll be executing a 3-burn maneuver to get them back to landing zones 1 and 2 and Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. You may have heard of landing zone 1. Landing zone 2 is an identical landing pad right next to it for Falcon Heavy landings. The center core will be going too fast to efficiently return it to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. So we're going to use the autonomous spaceport drone ship to catch it about 300 miles off the Florida coast. It will also be executing 3 burns.
I didn't know they tugged that out there.
So, if all goes well after launch, we'll have 3 first stage cores back on Earth, 2 for the second time, and a wealth of data for perfecting airplane-like operation in the future. So, countdown is still proceeding nominally. So let's check in again on how Falcon Heavy is doing.
Look at that dragon breathe.
We just passed T-minus 12 minutes in the countdown of the test flight of Falcon Heavy. Fuel is completely loaded on the second stage. The first stage is also loaded with fuel, except for a small top-off that'll happen between T-minus 7 minutes and T-minus 6 minutes. Our major activity now is loading liquid oxygen on the boosters and the second stage. Liquid oxygen propellant loading on the first stages will end between T-minus 4 minutes and T-minus 3 minutes. Liquid oxygen loading on the second stage is the last one to finish, ending by T-minus 2 minutes. Now, in addition to loading propellant, the team is preparing to perform their final checks of the Merlin engines. We'll begin chill-in of the Merlin engine turbopumps with liquid oxygen as typical at T-minus 7 minutes like we do on Falcon 9 flights. We'll also be verifying valves and using the thrust vector control actuators to move the engines to verify the actuators are working correctly. As we get to T-minus 4 minutes, the clamp on the top of the strung back will open. You can see it just behind the Falcon Heavy. That entire structure will move about 1.5 degrees away from the rocket.
That's
At
it?
liftoff, it will move the rest of the way to clear Falcon Heavy, just like Falcon 9 flights. At the T-minus 1 minute mark, the flight computers will go into startup mode. They'll be controlling the countdown on the Falcon Heavy. What's different in this flight, engine ignition will begin at T-minus 5 seconds on the 2 side boosters.
Nice.
Followed 2 seconds later by the center core.
They can't do them all at one time. That's too much vibration at once.
Making sure that the ground liftoff winds don't exceed the maximum. But they're looking good right now. We continue monitoring the upper altitude winds as reported by the balloons. But right now, at T-minus 10 minutes and 10 seconds and counting, the Falcon Heavy test flight is go.
Woo! Let's do it.
Because the first flight of Falcon Heavy is a test mission, we do not have a customer spacecraft on board today. Instead,
This is
we
awesome.
put something a little special with SpaceX inside the fairing.
This is totally
Now,
Elon
more
Musk
often
right
than
here.
not, on the first flight of a new rocket, engineers will choose to fly a mass simulator, which is basically a heavy object of some sort to simulate the dynamics of flying a payload, but with little consequence if the mission doesn't work out exactly as planned. And as many of you already know, we have opted to have a little fun with our mass simulator. Stacked inside the fairing is Elon's cherry red Tesla Roadster. And inside of it, a passenger. His name is Starman, but don't worry, he's not human. But he is donning the SpaceX designed spacesuit that
I'd take that. I'd take that empty seat and just put me in there.
And if all goes well today, we hope to get some live views of it as it makes its way into space. Now, in addition to the Roadster, you might also catch a glimpse of a smaller passenger, which is a tiny little Hot Wheel Roadster carrying a tiny little Starman, which is a little Easter egg for today's mission, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But those are not the only payloads we're flying today. Secured inside the Roadster is another really special passenger called an ARC. An ARC is a 5D laser optical quartz storage device, which is essentially a high-tech, high-data storage unit that can survive in the harsh environment of space. It's built by the ARC Mission Foundation, which is an organization whose purpose is to store libraries of human knowledge and data on these devices and send them off into space with interplanetary travelers.
I can't imagine they get a lot of business.
Well beyond Earth. On the ARC that's being launched today, the Foundation has stored Isaac Asimov's classic sci-fi series, The Foundation Trilogy, which was the original inspiration for the ARC mission. And given that making humanity a multiplanetary species is the core purpose of SpaceX, launching an ARC on this mission just seemed fitting. And last but certainly not least, a little something special for our hardworking SpaceX team. Mounted on the payload attach fitting, which is the structure that holds the Roadster onto the second stage, there's a plaque on which the names of over 6,000 other SpaceX employees are engraved.
That's cool.
That goes into designing, building, testing, and launching a vehicle of this sort is no small feat. And we are super excited to be a part of the Roadster's billion-year journey through the solar system.
As Lauren just mentioned, if all goes well today, Falcon Heavy will put the Roadster on board into an Earth-Mars orbit around the sun on a journey that could last for 1 billion years. Now, on a universal scale, this means that the Roadster will be tracing the shape of an ellipse with the sun at one of its fixed points, or one of its foci. Now, we call this heliocentric because it is sun-centered. The outermost distance on that same ellipse will intersect the path that Mars takes while it is on its own journey around the sun. That's quite far away. That will reach a maximum distance from Earth of over 400 million kilometers. In Earth terms, that's about the same as a trip around the equator 10,000 times. During its journey, the Roadster will also reach a maximum velocity of nearly 40,000 kilometers per hour, or about 20 times faster than a speeding bullet. Now, as we shed, it should stay up in orbit around the sun for about 1 billion years, and it's a very long, exciting road ahead, and we are thrilled to be able to take the first steps on that journey just 5 minutes from now.
The SpaceX team continues to count down for launch of Falcon Heavy test flight. Now, once we light the engines, Falcon Heavy will check the power on all 27 Merlin engines, a critical period in the go-no-go for launch.
I'm getting there.
It's
coming.
From the ground hold downs. 40 seconds into flight, we'll decrease power on the 2 side boosters in preparation for maximum aerodynamic loads on the vehicle. Once we get through this period, Falcon Heavy will throttle back up to full power on the side boosters. About half a minute later, we will again throttle down the 2 side boosters. This time we're decreasing the forces on the rocket structure. At this point in flight, the vehicle is much lighter, having burned off much of the propellant, but
it's nuts that they know about this decreasing in throttle and increasing when they haven't even flown it yet. It's all just, you know, testing and statistics.
At this point, the pneumatic separation system on the center core will unlock the 2 side boosters and push them away.
That's going to be cool.
The side boosters will disconnect first at the top of the center core, then milliseconds later from the bottom, so they'll actually rotate away from the center core slightly. Once the side boosters are clear, the center core will throttle up to full power and burn for another 25 seconds. Finally, at just past 3 minutes after liftoff, the center core will shut down an event called MECO, main engine cutoff, and the second stage will separate. From this point on, it's like a Falcon 9 mission. The fairing will
separate.
The MVAC-D upper stage engine fires, eventually sending the stage and payload out into the solar system to orbit around the sun. So that gives you a feel for the sequence of events we're planning on today's flight. So now, at T-minus 4 minutes, 45 seconds and counting, let's witness the test flight of Falcon Heavy.
Yes, let's do. Love it. She's alive.
MVAC and A1D fuel bleed has started.
Bleed that fuel.
Throttling to close up.
Man, I'm so pumped, dude. I don't want this moment to end. I don't even want it to lift off yet. 4 minutes. Oh, come on, baby. God, please. Now, a lot of people want this to explode. I wouldn't say a lot, but a lot of people I know want it to explode just because it's a good show if it explodes. But I want it to be successful because I think it's a better show if we get to watch all 3 first stage cores land. Come on. And then we will know that there's a Tesla, you know, orbiting the sun. And if it's successful, and that just reaffirms everything SpaceX thought they knew about, you know, rocketry. It basically confirms that they know what they're doing. So we want this to be successful so we can progress to the next thing. BFR. That's a sweet shot.
Stage 2 TVC motion's nominal.
Man. Look how far they've come in the last 15 years, man. It's nuts. Most powerful rocket since the Saturn V, and the most powerful rocket in operation right now. I'm pulling for him, man. I'm pulling for him. Come on, baby.
It's Starbucks at 88.2 degrees.
Kind of want to stand up for this. I'm trying to keep a relaxed atmosphere, okay? Don't stress me out now. Come on, baby. So many things have to work at the right time. It's just nuts. And I love that they're launching this on the same pad as Apollo. That's so cool. I recently watched interview with Elon Musk about the Falcon Heavy back in 2011. That's when they filmed it, and it's crazy how much has changed since that interview. Like almost every other thing Elon said happened differently. For example, they were supposed to launch this in California, I think, originally, before they even acquired this pad. That's just one out of 100 things. But it's funny how fast things can change. Internal power, here we go. Come on, baby.
Vehicles in self-align.
Ground gas close as it started.
Quick prayer.
Falcon
Amen.
loads are complete.
Here we go.
M1D fuel bleed complete.
Mm. 60 seconds, says SpaceX on Twitter. Here we go. Here we go.
Falcon Heavy is in startup.
Flight computers, plural. So yeah, I'm thinking we were right about that.
Bracing for flight.
Come on, baby. Oh, this is exciting. This is the most excited I've been in several years, and the most exciting thing I've watched in quite a long time. Come on. Come on. I don't think my life is that boring either. This is just really exciting.
Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
Okay, maybe it's a little boring. Come on. 17, 16, 15.
T-minus 15, stand by for terminal count. 10, 9, 8,
Side booster
7,
action.
6. Come on, people. Get on the scrap here. Here it goes. Come on, baby. Get off. Go, 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 go. It's going. Whoa. Look at her go. Go, baby, go. Woo! Get out there. Oh, my gosh. Look at that sight. That is so beautiful. Come on, baby. Look at her go. Go. Woo! She's going. It's working. Keep going, baby. Come on. Come on. You got this. Come on.
Plus 30 seconds if you can hear me over the cheering.
I can hear the rockets, man.
Into space on our test flight. Building on the history of Saturn V.
Come on, baby.
Returning pad 39A to interplanetary mission. We're getting ready to
Max Q. Come on. Get. Look at that. Go! Woo! Go, go, go! Look at that smooth ride. It looks smooth. Come on, we're there. Come on. Come on, we're there. You got this. Nice camera angles.
Side boosters are now throttling back up to full power.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Next up, we'll be waiting for the side boosters to begin to throttle down prior to booster engine cutoff and
Oh yeah,
separation.
this is gonna be sweet.
2.5 minutes into flight.
You're upside down, Rocket. Turn back over.
GNC trajectory looks good on the Falcon Heavy.
I'm so happy they put cameras there. Oh, come on, get back, get back. Here we go.
Reports show that the M1D engine performance is nominal.
Yes, come on.
Contact engine has begun.
Side boosters have begun to throttle down in preparation for the upcoming shutdown in 20 seconds.
Seconds. Come on. Come on, baby. Do it right. So far, so good.
Major event coming up.
Here we go.
Side booster shutdown and separation.
Inside shutdown.
Here we go.
Side boosters. Vehicle.
Come on. There she goes! She's away! Woohoo! Yeah! Oh my gosh! Okay, so now it should just be routine for those boosters. Just land them back, baby. Oh, man. I think we might have this.
Successful separation.
Yeah. Yeah, John. Yeah. There she goes. And there she is. Man. Oh my gosh. I bet Elon Musk is crapping his pants right now, dude. And it's okay. It's okay, Elon. I'm with you there, buddy. Oh, man. That was so epic, bro. I hear music. Oh, you lucky bastard. I could be sitting right here, right where they're at right now. Don't panic. But I'm not, because I'd be dead. Hey, guy, look at there. Don't look at us. Go. Look that way. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah. You guys are awesome, bro. He's got Funyuns in his mouth. Oh my gosh, bro. The times we live in, bro. The times we live in. Oh, I'm exhausted now. I'm gonna take a nap.
Wow. Wow. That was awesome. That's the only thing I can really say right now.
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I got nothing else.
Awesomely wild, bro.
Recapping all the great things that you just saw there. Successful liftoff from the pad, successful stage separation, but before that, successful booster separation. You can see stage one, the two side boosters, pardon me, you can see the center core, and you can see MVAC lit up. Oh my gosh.
Then the beautiful shots of Starman chilling in the Tesla. Just absolutely incredible.
It's so nuts.
On your screen at the moment, you've got a few things happening. On the upper right, you've got
That's so nuts.
D.
It's already a success, bro. It's a success. Well,
You have the center core
basically.
headed back towards the autonomous spaceport drone ship, and in the two bottom screens, you've got the side boosters headed back towards Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, landing zones 1 and 2.
So they'll land, and the second stage will continue for like 6 hours on a coast, and then it will launch it into its orbit. So the hard part, I think, is done.
That's going to slow it down from, or slow all the boosters down from way faster than the speed of sound to just faster than the speed of sound, in order to reduce some of those aerodynamic forces and heating that occurs when you're moving that quickly through the atmosphere.
So the top left is one of the boosters. I'm assuming there, you look on the bottom left there. You can see the other booster burning. I wonder where the first or the center core is at right now. Or maybe, no, the top left must be the center core. The bottom two are boosters, maybe, or the same booster, because it looks like the same exact shot. So, yep, center core's top left, second stage top right. I think it's one of the same booster on the bottom.
Performing its own re-entry burn. You can see the edge of Cape Canaveral in both of the side booster cameras as those are coming in.
Maybe it's not the same side booster. Oh, nice shot.
Center core entry burn shutdown.
And even though those look very similar, those two boosters.
There we go.
Those
Theirs are different.
Different boosters. And they're heading towards Earth. They're about to begin their landing.
Come on, baby. Here we go. Next stage. Next step in the process. Oh, come on, baby. You got this, man. Come on. You got this. Go. There we go. Come on. You can see the exhaust from the second one there. Come on, baby. Get a good shot. Yes. Yo, my God. They said maybe 15 seconds apart. They're landing at the same time. What? 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 Woo! SpaceX. SpaceX. Oh my goodness. They did it, bro. They did it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, get us to that center core. Look at that, man. They did it, man.
Check on your screen. Sometimes this footage goes out when it approaches the drone ship and the heavy vibrations make it lose signal.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Crossing our fingers, that's not the case right now.
Stage 2, nominal parking orbit insertion.
So it looks like that landing is happening at the moment. We have lost signal.
That's all right.
We're hoping that signal comes back shortly.
Oh man, yeah. As Michael mentioned earlier, with the vibrations of the rocket and how it shakes up the cameras that are on the drone ship, sometimes we do lose signal, or shakes up the antennas.
Oh, and we've just gotten confirmation.
Oh. We're waiting to hear what happens, and so we're listening in, and we're still waiting to hear. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. You'll know.
I hear cheering.
People are cheering, but we'll get the call and know hopefully very, very soon how that center core is doing, whether it's standing up proud on that drone ship or not.
Meanwhile,
other two landings.
Those were absolutely
crazy.
Meanwhile, the second stage is continuing its trajectory towards Mars. It's all looking good there. John, come give us a recap of the full mission.
Yeah, John. Look how smiley he is.
If you could hear all that cheering, it was an outstanding test flight of the Falcon Heavy.
Look at that, man. Look at him just chilling. Just chilling.
Cameras cycling right now. Live views coming down from low Earth orbit. The second stage successfully got there, and it got there as a culmination of a great Falcon Heavy test flight. We lit 27 engines, throttled the boosters up and down. We separated the side boosters. They came back spectacular, simultaneous landing. The center core did its job. The second stage did it. Everything that you could want in a test flight, we got here. Now we're just looking for the icing on the cake to find out what happened on the drone show. But all in all, an outstanding test flight for Falcon Heavy.
Wow, what an absolutely momentous occasion. Thank you so much to the range for contributing their expertise to today's launch, the FAA for the licenses to launch and land those boosters, as well as the rest of Falcon Heavy. And thank you to you, the viewers, for joining us for a really, really cool moment here.
Yeah.
And to find out what happened with the center core and what's going on with Starman as he makes its journey through space, and all of our other launches, you can visit us at SpaceX.com and follow us on social media, on LinkedIn and Twitter.
If you would like to join us on exciting projects like these, please visit SpaceX.com/careers. From the entire grateful team here, thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next time.
There it is. Look at that. They did it, man. They did it. Good job, SpaceX. Look at that. That's something you'd see in a movie. I want to know what happened to that first core, that center core. They got their Tesla in space, man. That's so cool. All right, well, I guess we'll find out what happened to the first core soon enough. But that's a success. They got their payload in space, and they at least landed their two boosters. So thanks for watching this one, you guys. And now stay tuned for that surprise I promised you for. What's up? You like what you see? Do you want a chance to own one? This is my Lego SpaceX Falcon Heavy, and she's awesome. I'm going to be releasing a video on this in a couple days to give you more details on how you can get involved. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. God bless you. Stay righteous.